Salt Bae can't seem to stop landing himself in trouble lately, and his reputation and businesses are going down even faster. Not only are his restaurants closing down faster than a sinking ship or the stock market, depending on which one, but his Instagram growth has hit rock bottom, marking the lowest in over 6 years. The spicy little drama started with an Instagram post supposedly honoring Fidel Castro's life. This triggered outrage, especially among the large Cuban population in Miami, where Salt Bae decided to open a steakhouse, because why not add fuel to the fire? But fear not, for local Cuban Americans, like the valiant Jocelyn Almeida, have taken up arms against this egregious offense. Communist sympathizers are not welcome, Almeida declared on Instagram. Rather than gracing us with an apology or an explanation for this ridiculously stupid act, Gökçe opted for a different strategy. Because nothing says, "I'm sorry for glorifying a dictator," like a throwback photo and a sob story about financial struggles, right? Particularly when it's from a now multimillionaire. But who cares about thinking about when you can just charm the masses with tales of childhood hardship and butcher apprenticeships, am I right? As if that wasn't enough, Salt Bae decided to throw a feast for the Venezuelan president during a severe food crisis in the country. Classy move! Protests erupted outside Salt Bae's Miami restaurant, accusing him of being as tone-deaf as his overpriced steaks. It's almost impressive how consistently insensitive he can be. Another customer posted a picture of their bill, which was a crazy amount of money because it's a steakhouse. Just because it's a luxury, is this bill justified? I mean, it's a luxury restaurant, but is the food made of gold? Well, about that. In a plot twist that even a soap opera would find too absurd, Salt Bae's Istanbul restaurant managed to turn a fire show into an actual fire hazard. 4 unsuspecting tourists, including a Czech YouTuber, got to experience a literal hot seat thanks to the chef's questionable pyrotechnic skills. And surprise, surprise, despite one of them turning into a human torch, the restaurant reportedly thought a pat on the back was enough, providing zero compensation. Classy move, Salt Bae. Real classy. But wait, there's more. Salt Bae's generosity apparently extends to his staff as well. 4 brave souls dared to claim that Salt Bae was dipping his fingers into their hard-earned tips, leading to their swift termination. A cool $230,000 settlement later, and he's now obligated to post notices about workers' rights. Imagine charging $1,000 per head for a meal, but still swiping 3% from your staff's tips. Salt Bae, of course, denies any tip-taking shenanigans, citing his dissatisfaction with their performance. Because nothing says job dissatisfaction like siphoning off of your employees' earnings. And let's not forget the delightful workplace ambiance at Salt Bae's establishment. Former employees painted a charming picture of deception and stress, likening the atmosphere to the Hunger Games. It seems Salt Bae's kitchen isn't just sizzling with steaks. It's a full-blown drama fest behind the scenes. Tony Montana would be proud. But hold on, folks, because the drama doesn't end there. Salt Bae's transformation into a culinary deity is complete, and complete with a godlike complex. Massive artworks of his so-called viral moments and an Instagram feed flooded with shirtless workout posts, because who wouldn't want to see that? The cherry on top is his belief that every kid dreams of becoming the next Salt Bae. Move over, astronauts and superheroes. I want to be Salt Bae when I grow up. And speaking of dreams, Salt Bae's social media showcases bills that could rival a small country's GDP. $8,000, $47,000, and a jaw-dropping $167,000. Because nothing says affordable dining like flaunting receipts that look like national debts. Reviews from brave souls like TripAdvisor and UA8 reveal a London restaurant sinking faster than the Titanic. Subpar quality, terrible service, and prices that could buy you a small island. The Salt Bae experience, folks, where the only thing premium is the ego. Salt Bae's Miami restaurant has become a goldmine of absurdity, where customers get charged more than a down payment on a house for steaks they've never ordered. Picture this. 2 unsuspecting souls end up with a bill north of $4,000 for golden tomahawk steaks they swear they didn't even ask for. But wait, there's more. Calamity brewing in Salt Bae's culinary empire. Over in Boston, his steakhouse faced health code violations just 1 week after its grand opening. It's almost impressive how quickly he managed to break every rule in the food safety handbook.
Nusret Gökçe, also known as Salt Bae, was closed recently after being branded the worst restaurant in the city.
I hope they were serving a side of antibiotics with those steaks. And then we have Salt Bae's grand performance on the world stage. After Argentina beat France in the World Cup final, he decided to make the moment all about him, invading the field, attempting to snag a photo with Messi, and biting down on the winner's medal. Because nothing says graceful celebration like stealing the spotlight. Predictably, the move earned him a round of negative comments, media backlash, and a special investigation by FIFA. The president even unfollowed him on Instagram, probably muttering, "Too much salt for my taste." Despite his attempt to salvage his tarnished image in a recent interview, Salt Bae's charm offensive fell flat. Fans remain unconvinced, and who can blame them?
Someone thought that it was a good idea to let Salt Man on the pitch after the game, and he was being annoying as f***. I think he touched that World Cup trophy more than some of those players.
Criticisms poured in, with an old video featuring Messi visiting Salt Bae's restaurant serving as a glaring reminder of the chef's questionable motives. It took a whole month for Salt Bae to break his silence on that World Cup fiasco, offering a tell-all interview that unsurprisingly left many scratching their heads. I guess even a sprinkle of explanation couldn't season away the bad taste his antics left behind. In a desperate attempt to salvage his questionable reputation, Salt Bae served up an excuse platter in a recent interview. He spun a tale about his undying love for Argentina and the sheer thrill of the moment, emphasizing his supposed deep connection to the country and his unwavering support for its team. But hold your applause, because according to him, it was all unintentional. You heard that right. He claimed he never meant to advertise and was genuinely surprised at the attention. Yeah, right. Because invading a football field with a camera crew in tow screams spur of the moment. Conveniently, Salt Bae decided to spill the beans at a time when his culinary empire resembled a sinking ship. Just a fortnight prior to his enlightening interview, he had to bid farewell to his self-important venture, the Salt Bae Burger restaurant in New York City, known for its over-the-top offerings like $99 gold flake milkshakes and a burger wrapped in gold foil for a cool $100. It seems the Big Apple had enough of the glitz and the gimmicks. Adding to his menu of misfortunes, reports started swirling about a decline in bookings at Salt Bae Steakhouse in Greece. It appears that the once-star chef's culinary magic wasn't casting the same spell on customers. In a desperate bid to lure diners back, the London steakhouse took the bold step of slashing prices because, when in doubt, drop the digits and hope for a stampede. Despite Salt Bae's attempt to keep his online following bloated, reality has hit him where it hurts most: the follower count. His social media growth, once soaring like an overpriced helium balloon, has now crash-landed to its lowest point since the world first learned about him in January 2017. Well, that's Salt Bae for you, stealing tips like he sprinkles salt with flair. Hope you enjoyed this tale of overpriced steaks and shady dealings. Bon appetit, and we'll see you in the next one.